In the year 3000, humanity is on the verge of extinction. The average human lifespan is 25 years and struggles day after day against other animals for food. No one remembers that we once were the dominant species on the planet. Those who build skyscrapers and advanced technologies have now been covered by vegetation. The end of humanity as we know it has arrived, a cycle that many have predicted. Maybe this is our future. We could be destined to lose our dominance on this planet. What would happen if each civilization, after reaching its peak of progress, begins to decline and we are regressed to the beginning of our species? Today, we're going to take a look at the disturbing Olduvai Theory. The Olduvai Theory was created by Richard C. Duncan and proposes that the current industrial civilization of humanity will have a maximum duration of 100 years, counting from 1930 to 2030. In 2030, the progression of humanity will not only stop, but will begin to decline. The human race will go from building skyscrapers and driving cars to a state similar to the Stone Age. But what factors could lead to this technological regression? One of these is energy. Humans are dependent on oil, which is a limited resource. When oil is no longer available, we may return to the use of coal as a primary energy resource. This will severely limit our technology. Also, our overpopulation will greatly affect our social development. According to this hypothesis, the exponential growth of energy finalized in 1970, the decline of humanity has already begun. Electrical blackouts will eventually start happening frequently around the world, which would also cause human reproduction to decline. According to the believers of this hypothesis, in the year 3000, the human race will live in conditions similar to that of the Stone Age. Our advances would be a thing of the past. But there is something very interesting about this hypothesis, and that is if indeed this theory is true, and every civilization is destined to regress technologically, this could mean that humanity may not have been the first developed species on our planet. Perhaps there were other civilizations that after reaching a maximum point of progression, they began to regress. Or it could be that humanity is prey to a vicious cycle of progress and regression, though we have no evidence to support this. But it would be interesting to live in a world where we can find ancient technology, or maybe clues to an ancient civilization in our planet or other planets. One thing is for sure, mankind cannot depend on oil forever. Tell me what you think about the Olduvai Theory. Do you think we will eventually go back and living in caves and fighting over food? Will the Stone Age return or not? Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, assume nothing and question everything.